Good morning, YouTube. I got the rake hooked up to the tractor. Greased it a little bit. It's ready to go. I'm heading over to a buddy's house. It's got some pallets. I'm gonna get a truckload of pallets to bring back because I don't have enough pallets as it is, for sure. I may have to make another trip, but at least this will kind of get me going. Also gonna grab some twine. He was baling hay and he kind of got out of it, so he's got a bunch of twine. We kind of went together whenever I bought that fine from the Fine Twine Company. So I'm gonna get what he's got left. And thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys when I get back, and we'll get to raking and do some baling. All right, guys. What did we just do? What did we?
We put on sunscreen.
Yeah. And
no
bug spray.
Sunburn on us.
Yeah. Yeah. We're ready to roll, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right. We're getting ready to go rake some hay. Going over to rake the neighbors first because it's the greenest, so it needs the most time to dry. She's outrunning us. She's going so fast. She's doing good, Cade. Stop to change some rake teeth because we got too many missing on the back two wheels and it wants to plug up. Can you guys see me? Can you see me on there, Kate?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Your house.
Yep.
There's you right there. How's that, John? The round bell will come out and it will run and it will crush you if you're by 20. And look, one bear you guys.
All right, guys. So we placed 8 teeth. That was all I had on hand. I'll have to get some more for later, but hopefully that'll improve things. I know it will. The kids are up here with Dad. We got the baler hooked up to the tractor. He's greasing it. And then baling it shortly. Well, guys, got some nice cute little windrows here. Getting ready to bale the Auger 1650 diesel on the New Holland 326 square baler. Dad is back on the white 2135 round baling with the New Holland BR770A. It's probably about done. I'm just now getting, it never fails. You always get started way later than you think you should have. But all right, we got to get this thing ready. I'm gonna drop this chute down. There's that. I put a new ball of twine in it. This should be good for about 1,000 bales there. The counter. All right, guys, so I set it to 9.9999. It's getting ready to trip, actually. I leave it up like this. So this first bale that comes through is going to be a shorter one. Well, it would normally be extra long because it's not turning this. So that's why I leave it up here. And then it's going to be loose because there's no hay in the chute
to create back pressure. So right now, we're gonna fire the PTO up. I'll drop the pickup wheel too, but get the PTO running so I can get the pressure up, see what the pressure's at. Probably not gonna mess with the pressure right now until I feel it and see what the tension's like, what the weight's like. All right, pickup reel's down. I believe everything's good. I got my side. I get back out a little. Can't even get my wrench. Building a little bit of pressure. Now we'll start right there about 240, 250, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, we'll grab a wrench and tighten that bolt up over there, and we're gonna take off baling. All right, here we go. I see Dad pulling in the field, so he's outrunning me. That's all right. I actually want him to. We're gonna go down. I'm gonna start out in second. We'll see. These windows are pretty decent size. Also, first time using this thing here, I think the magnets are gonna work out good. She's a chugging the tractor pretty good. They're tight, that's for sure. Pretty heavy too. So, this round here, I'm gonna measure these and I'm gonna shorten my bales up because since we're not doing the tie tiers on the stacker for sure, we got everything worked out there. I'd like to make a 36-inch bale. I've been making about 38 or 39-inch bales. So that'll let me be able to make them that much tighter and still get the weight that I'm wanting to go for. These are plenty heavy, holy cow. She's jamming them in there. So, we'll make an adjustment here. I'll take a measurement and then see what we need to do. All right guys, so as per usual in really thick hay, the bales are always about 1 inch longer than they are in thinner hay. So these are about 40-inch bales. You see how much, this is where you adjust it at right here. If you want a shorter bale, you move this down. If you want a longer bale, you move this piece up. What that's doing is, whenever it trips, it's resetting. This is changing how far down the arm drops. So I moved it probably 1/4 inch. We're gonna see what happens there. And I don't know. I think our tension's pretty good. The weight's pretty heavy, but we knock 3 inches off there, 4 inches off there, it'll be pretty good. All right, guys. We're cranking them out now. We got 13 bales already. This might make more than I thought it was going to. Ooh, this bale looks awfully short though. Let's take a measurement. Daddy-o cranking along. Look at that baby. Sucks that hay right up. Big clumps and all. All right, so I'm gonna lengthen them back out a little bit. This bale here is about 33 inches. That one is about 34. I want it to be 36. So I'm gonna bump it back up on the length just a little bit. And the tension's pretty good, really. And this is gonna make more hay than I thought it was going to, I think. We'll see. And adjusting the bale length a little bit goes a long way. So, all right, let's get going. This is a little thin spot too, so it's gonna seem to be shorter as well. So, all right, here we go. switched bundles, guys. We got no twine on this side. Looks like I missed a few. All right, so my twine pulled loose for us to do a bale switch. So you rethread it through the needles, tie it off, and then you trip it. And you should be able to just, yep, pull that. It should be threaded up here. Yep, you can see the twine right there. All right, so we're good. Now I'm going to cut these other pieces of twine. I have 3 out here, 4 in the chamber, and then I just tied one, so I'll have to subtract 5 off of my count. All right, guys, we're back in business. Until the next side switches, we're running this. Tell you what happened. The other side switched. Dag nabbit. Good thing is this will be the last time for 900 bales. Yep, that's what happened. There you go. Both switched. So we'll subtract 10 bales off of the counter. It's all said and done. So far we're sitting at 72. I've only made one trip down and back on the field, and then halfway down I did do that this little knob over here. But dang, this is gonna make more than I thought it was going to. That's good. Bale length again. I think the weight's gonna be good. That really looks pretty long in there. Just trying to shorten them up. They stack better for people that come and buy them. I mean, the stacker handles them good at the length we're making them. That's why we're making them the length we're making them. But if I can shorten it up and see if the stacker does good, that'll be a plus. Plus, smell pretty good. The weight, tension, all that's good. Moisture's good. ways. But here we are, 5 o'clock. We're not even done with the first field, square bale. But we're trucking along now. Banging some bales now, guys. The tractors are chugging. guys, load number 2. Had a little bit of a hold up there. But, I left too much of a space there. I thought I was closer. Oh well. And then whenever I let it down, I don't know, it's almost like something hung in my valve or something, and it flopped it. So knock these 4 here up against that one, but it'll be okay. I'll end up just knocking those 4 down to the ground, and then I'll grab the top 16 off there, 4 wide. We'll grab another few wires, getting load number 3. Three stacks down. We're finally rolling a little bit here. I'm gonna run in here and get a new battery for the GoPro and grab me a drink real quick. Pretty well all the way up. I messed up and didn't make sure of that, and just about messed the bale up. I think it's going to be okay though. Can't believe it's still standing with it like that. I want you to look at that, guys. Holy cow. All right, that's 4 280 bales. Put me another wire on there and go get another load. That's down a few of the misses that we had. Must be done with the backfield. Alright, I'm gonna pick these up. 26 on the stacker. So that makes 306 bales of orchard grass out of this field. Plus we round baled a couple bales, and there's a couple windrows and some of the straggly stuff. We're gonna pick all that stuff up with the round baler. So that's pretty good. We made 300 last year, and I didn't bale any round bales. Set this stack off. That'll make 350 bales stacked up there, and then we'll go ahead and start stacking some in the barn. And Dad's picking up some loose stuff with the round baler here. And I think once he's done with that, he's going to take this over and maybe get a stack or 2 before it gets dark. So we'll finish up tomorrow, I guess. Well, I tell you, whenever you can stop jacking around and get to work, it goes fairly quick, actually. I got Dad's going back to get 1 load here before it gets any darker. That'll probably be the last load of the day. We've got 5 loads here. That's 350 bales. So 1 more will make 6. That'd be 420. Man, it smells like hay out here. Some good looking hay. I'm pretty happy with the yield on that east field. I'm pleasantly surprised. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start stacking before it gets any darker. I can get these 2 stacks, and then I don't have to move my trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and stack those 2 there before it gets any darker, because as you know, I'm not completely finished with my lean-to, and I don't have any lights. So I'll do what I can do, and then if I feel like going ahead and keeping on stacking, I might just set up some lights in here. But as you can see, it's pretty dark in here already. I'm gonna get this bale out of the way and this bale out of the way, and hopefully I can get some bales in here. I'm hoping. I'm gonna try to fudge as close to this side as I can. We'll have to just see how it goes. All right, guys, so I took the top 2 tiers off, but there's a wire in between there, and I don't want that wire over there. So I went ahead and took the next 2. We're taking 2 at a time, man. And as long as it's come from the stacker or the squeeze, they stay together okay. If you tried to hand stack it on edge, you'd never get it to stay. It's got to be machine stacked, so it's tight. Let's see if I can squeeze this in this hole. All right, guys. Obviously, it got dark. Summary of the day. Things went pretty well. I still somehow managed to get a late start square baling. It took forever to rake because I was raking around the round bale and the square bale hay and trying to divide that up, and oh, what a freaking pain. But anyways, I digress. We got it raked. I didn't get done raking until like 3, and I didn't get started baling until probably 4:30. We got the east field baled. I ended up getting 306 bales off of that, plus 3 round bales. So it actually made more than it did last year, which I could have swore it was thicker last year. But anyways, in the backfield, the baler had 668 bales on it. I'm not sure how many round bales Dad had. I'll have to count them tomorrow. But tomorrow we'll get a full count because I'll get the rest of the bales picked up. I got 350 bales picked up, and then Dad got another load, which made it 420. His load's still on the stacker. I didn't mess with unloading it. And then I actually stacked 96 bales in the barn before it started getting too dark. I don't have lights in there, and it gets dark really quick in there, so I had to shut down early. But tomorrow, I got to take Cade to a doctor appointment and doing some stuff, and then we're going to flip the hay at pegs. That's the only hay we didn't get baled. It's about 5 acres, so shouldn't take too long to do that. But then once the dew dries off, we'll flip that hay. I'll flip the bales in the back, let them dry off before I pick them up. In the meantime, while stuff is drying, I'll be stacking hay in the barn. So so far things seem to be going pretty good. The hay is really good quality. Yeah, that's the first day of baling here, and we'll wrap up tomorrow. And then tomorrow will be Thursday. I think Dad said he's just going to wait on his until we get completely done with mine so we can move the stacker over. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. God bless you. God bless America. Franklin County Forage out.